So this is the FC RX7. As you can see, no engine. This started life as a non-turbo automatic. The automatics came with a limited slip differential, so I'm going to keep that in it for now. I actually have a turbo 2 rear end, which is a little bit bigger, stronger. It came open diff, which is super rare, only like in Japan and in Europe that was an option. So I received that, realized it wasn't LSD, and then the same guy that I got that from actually hooked me up with an LSD for it. So I can weld the diff and have a drift car with the open diff welded, or I can put the LSD in and just be a comfortable street car. But for now, we're going to keep the auto diff in it, just because it doesn't really matter. The first, I guess, stage of this car is going to be the bone stock 2J out of the SC300 with like a GT30 size turbo. Nothing crazy, 350, 400 max horsepower with a W58 trans. Another reason why I'm not pushing it. I have a second 2J motor that I'm putting together, billet mains, Gorilla rods, JE pistons, kind of a real build, but that's going to be with a CDO9, like a second stage. That's just too expensive for me to tackle right now. So I want to get the car together and enjoy it at least next season with the stock NAT and the W58, which in this little lightweight car will be plenty of power. So what I have to do today is I have to pull the fenders off, because I am trading the front fenders as well as the spare set of doors I have for this for a louvered hatch, which is kind of cool. And then I have a Turbo 2 hood over here that I'm trading for a D-Max style carbon fiber hood, because I'm trying to go for more of the crazy setup. When I got this shell, it actually came with a set of rear over fenders, so I'm going to buy a set of front fenders to match, obviously, and then go together. I'm probably going to kind of teach myself how to paint. My plan is to try to paint this myself. I think it'll be fun, but basically today we're just going to get the fenders off it, get ready, and you guys will see me pick up the hood and the hatch. I'm doing that tomorrow, and then it's on to the next stage, which will be pulling the harness, getting the front clip pretty much ready. We're putting aftermarket bumpers and all that on it too, so all that stuff's going to come off, but haven't really decided what color I want to do the engine bay yet. I think the car itself I would like to keep red, so maybe a gold engine bay. I know it's kind of done a lot, but red and gold looks pretty sweet on the FCs. I don't know, still thinking on that one. Have to get through that. Someone had put a bunch of aftermarket hardware holding the bumper defender on, and it was just really hard to get in there. Alright, almost done. Pull the fender liner. Should be able to get this fender off, and then it's on that side. I'm assuming it's got the same hardware, but now at least that I know what it is and I've got the process of how to get it out, shouldn't be too bad. Alright, fenders are off. Did a good job of making it look like less of a car. But like I said, I got the Hotline rear over fenders that came with the car. Actually, I have them right here. I'll show them to you. Set of these bad boys. Actually, you can probably see it. I just hold it up how wide they are. That's the wrong side. Of course. See, they're about 3 inches, I think. They're about 50 millimeters, I think, total. Out past the fender, so quite a bit wider. Gonna run those with probably not quite as wide in the front. Maybe I'll go as wide. I haven't decided yet. The Hotline fronts are like impossible to find, so I'm just gonna have to go with a different brand. But wide body, front and rear. Probably KBD body kit. I like the poly. We have it for one of the Z's at our shop. It's just nice, like, you know, especially if I do drift this car, like, you can bounce it off stuff and it won't crack like fiberglass. All right, guys. Next stop, dropping this stuff off and getting a hatch. All right, as you can see in the rear window there, the doors are in. We got the doors, the hood, because we're swapping the hoods, the Turbo 2 for the D-Max carbon hood, and the rear fenders here in the back seat. You can kind of see those. But so we got about an hour and a half drive. I'm gonna go up and meet my buddy Kyle, who has a K-swapped FC that he's building. He's actually had a couple FCs that are pretty gnarly, but we're gonna be doing that swap today and then coming back with the parts. Carbon hood and the louvered trunk. They're back on the next episode. Hopefully we'll have it on.